Hallelujah. Dearly beloved, are you excited about this sample? I'm very excited about this sample. I think it's a very good sample. I'm very excited that one of you guys found it. I don't know where it's going to go today, but I feel pretty good about it because the sample's good. So we are already working from something that works. The question will be, what kind of, skin do we give this thing? You know what I'm saying? No gifts. I'm telling you, it wasn't the gifts yesterday. I believe you that it coincidentally had problems whenever there was a GIF. You're positive it was the gifts? Like 100% positive? I don't know. I don't know if I buy it. It kept losing the connection with machine randomly. 90%. I don't know, man. Because the thing is, there's proof. Okay, fine. You're 90% sure. I mean, I could reconfigure the way I'm getting audio in, but that'd be super kooky. That'd be weird. That'd be a weird bug. Yeah, it only happens on Pro Tools. Yeah. Yep. So here's what I want to do today. Here's screen. So here's the sample. We got the gospel choir sample. I'm gonna stop this real quick and just I was actually also looking, because of all this the issues with the oh, what happened here? Corner cam is acting weird. What's that all about? Huh. I don't want that. Why don't we do this? There we go. The sample, yeah, so the main sample's here. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So, did I write 11:20 on the date today? Why did I do that? It's 11:11. No, I didn't write 11:20. I wrote 11:11. What are you talking about? So, I was playing around with like trying to reduce the. I think I might have to get a new audio interface situation. Like that thing yesterday was making me realize, okay, well, I've been having trouble with Ableton dropping the interface, and yesterday I was having trouble with Pro Tools dropping the machine interface. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll look into changing interfaces. And then when I did that, I started looking at the UAD Apollo, and then that got me looking at my UAD plugins, which I don't use very often here on the channel, but I'm gonna try. Side note, Ableton gave me a demo of the new Ableton software. They announced some things, and it's all very good stuff that they announced. Some great stuff going on with Ableton. So I'm going to move this Ableton, this UAD window off to the top here. So you guys, I'll keep an eye on that, but you don't have to see that. All right, so we got our gospel choir sample, and then my friend Ethan sent these drums a while back that I didn't play with yet, but he recorded his friend playing. And they gave it a really like kind of vintage kind of approach, but I like these. I don't like the speed of them. I just like the sound of them. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop this guy up and I'm gonna chop these up. We're gonna go like classic hip hop production approach. And I think what I'm gonna do here, let me try it this way real quick. So if I take these and I put them on the grid, maybe I can get some good, the reason I do this, I'm not gonna actually like grid these out in terms of like I'm not gonna make it, the tempo of this track is probably not gonna be 1:13, which is what it currently is at the top of the screen. But what I'll do is I'm gonna take these drums and I'm gonna put them on the grid. And then I'm gonna chop them up and I'm gonna put them on the keyboard. Like I'm gonna sample them, individual bits. So right now I'm just grabbing them and putting them on the grid so I can cut them, basically. So I'll do that real quick here. And the thing about when you do this, if you do it this way, is you just want to make sure like wherever you see a line here, that's where you're gonna chop. So you don't want the sample necessarily to sit in front of that line, okay? You want it to sit behind the line. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of these. And it's okay at the end of the day, it's okay if you make a mistake here, because you can fix it later. But let's hear from the top of this thing. Okay. And it doesn't matter what kind of sample, whether it's beats or tones or whatever, the sample, handling doesn't matter at this point, because I'm gonna chop it up and it's gonna end up going back to its original form anyway. So this is not about when I chop. This is how do I explain this? So when I chop it, after I chop it and I place it on its own, create individual samples from it, all of those samples are going to go right back to basically like non-warp mode. You shall see in a moment here. So this is just about finding the front ends of these things. Okay, so I'm going to leave those. I'm going to leave those. Maybe I'll put this one here. I'm probably not going to sample all these. Well, I might as well grab them all. Okay, so just take a second to do this. That looks okay. That looks okay. That's late. That's fine. I'm going to let those be late. I'm going to put this one on. Put this one on. Yeah, and the question will be, I think as I'm thinking about this right now, like I'm kind of thinking about the approach on this beat. I think the question will be, like, what kind of rhythm do I do with it? I don't want to just use the original, like 113 doesn't seem like the tempo for this guy. I think it should be something else. We could go with a more, I saw some of you guys say Kanye, like some more Kanye, like probably classic Kanye, kind of like late registration approach, which is, I'm going to guess like a 95 beat per minute kind of thing. I'm kind of into that idea. Or we could go with a more like, almost like modern, I don't know, even like 130-ish or 140. So here's all our samples. So like I said, it doesn't matter what the resample style is down here, this beats or whatever, because I'm chopping these up. Actually, I want this guy. To be right there. Okay. So all I'm doing is Command E to chop these. That's going to be a super late one. That's interesting. I'm letting some of these be a little sloppy just to see what happens. This one can't be that sloppy though. And then, so basically this part is like, it's, you know, the super fast equivalent of chopping up a drum loop off of vinyl. I actually don't, back in the day, I think I know I told you guys about how I used to like keep a calculator next to my sampler, and how that was how like I had to like to sample, I had to do it by math basically. So like, thank God for this. This is way more manageable. And I'm doing this by eye. Like, there's another thing that you can watch out for when you're doing something like this is like doing it more by ear. In Pro Tools, you would do this differently. In Pro Tools, you would, by pressing Tab, you jump to the next the like start of the next waveform. So it kind of automatically jumps to the next loudest transient. Doesn't do that in Ableton, which is fine. It's just, it forces a different type of workflow. So now that we're basically there, what I'm gonna do is, uh-oh, I didn't wanna do that. That there. So these guys will become basically like notes on the piano, on the keyboard. Okay. So we've got all those chopped up. And now we create a new track, new MIDI track. And we use a drum rack. Just drag that to our track. Okay. And then you can grab all these guys. I think I've got to show the drum rack again. So you just go down here and you put them on this and boom. There they all are. So there's all the cuts that I did. Okay. Okay, so that whole drum thing is now and what I'll do from here, I think I can just actually just get rid of this one now. Because this is these are my drums. Call it drums 1. Let's play around with these UAD plugins. So what would I put? I might put I want a compressor on it for sure. We can start with, maybe I'll just do an LA2A. Let's see if I just stick an LA2A after it all here. Okay, kind of a good little vibe. But you already heard how if I do that, I want to be on a different tempo. So what is that tempo? Let's see what we've got. If I tap the tempo, so if you go up to the top of your push, or even, I think I can even do that on the complete, I'm not sure. But if I tap, there's always a tap tempo. But in fact, you can do it on your screen as well. So up here, at 76 ish, 76 BPM. So let's say I do 76. Oops, that was a sound I pulled out here. let's do that as the pattern, just to see. I don't know if that'll be. So, boom, oops, quantize settings. How about 16th notes? Okay. Okay, and then I want to do another one of these, and I want to do something different at the end of the next one. See if that works. Dun, dun. I think one of those was good. Let's find out which one. That's interesting. This was on. Nope, next one. That's better. Okay, so these, wow, these are all different. Let's use all the different ones. So I can use this one at the end. I can use this one, which is different. I can use this one, which was different. Oh, that was the same. This one's different. And then I can use this one, which is different. So we got 4 different endings to this drum loop. It's kind of cool. Okay. All right. Let's look at this, the effects chain again. Maybe a little something that gives it some grit. That was cool. I like that ending. What if at the top of this one right here, it doesn't hit a kick? It's a snare or something. Actually, that one has a different kick, but. All right, that was interesting. So a little grit, meaning like a tiny bit of like saturation or distortion. So this is simulating an Ampex tape machine. And if we crank it up, the low end on that's a little too much. Let me put a little EQ before it. Let's put this in the opposite order. I kind of want to, maybe this is the wrong compressor. Let's see what happens if we put a 1176 instead. maybe that is good. You can also change the like type of tape it's on, which will affect like that's, I think, a smaller tape, so it's darker, less fidelity. I think that's right. Not super familiar with all that stuff. Oh, what happened? Turn the power back on. There it is. Oh, there's the tape size. All right. Move on. So that's now our tempo. So what happens now if we start chopping up this gospel sample? Should I chop it? Should I chop it in the like I did the drums? Maybe I could, then I can play it on the pads. That might be cool. Okay, so let's chop it up and see what happens. Okay. Same thing we did with the drums. New track. I'm actually going to use the, I keep doing that, the drum rack. So even though this isn't a drum part, we're going to use the drum rack. And I'm going to grab the whole thing and put it on my drum rack. Boom. I'm going to mute the original audio. And then, oh, one thing that we do have to do here though is, so in this section over here to the right, I got to pull this up so you can see it. This section here, sorry, on the bottom left, there's a little, there's these little guys. And, oh wait, I thought it was in this section and it's not in this section? Oh, my bad. Let's do it in the other window. So here, I think I've showed you guys this before. There's a feature, there's an option called choke. Choke groups are those are from like back in the days of like early drum samplers and whatever. And I have to imagine that if you're making a drum sampler, the thing that inspires this in my imagination is the hi-hat. So the hi-hat opens and closes. So when a hi-hat, you hit an open hi-hat, it goes psss, and then you can, with your foot, you can stomp it, and that chokes it out. So you want to be able to do that. If you want to be able to do that with a drum sample, then the two samples have to cut each other off, or at least the closing one has to cut the open one off. Same thing, same idea here. We just grab all these guys and we set them to a choke group. In this case, 1, because it's the first, we don't have a group yet, and this is the first one. You can choose anyone. And so now, anytime I hit one, it chokes the one that was already playing, so. Okay. And in fact, I could also, like if I want to go in and get, you know, kooky with it, I could also, maybe since these first two are the same basically, or since it's 2 repetitions of the same thing. Actually, another thing I need to do really quick is turn the velocity of these guys to 0 so that they're not, actually what I'll do a fast way of doing this. So if you notice, like if I press it softly, it's quiet. Which I kind of don't want. So for at least for the moment, I'm going to take a Midi effect velocity and I'm just going to make it so that any note that I press goes to 127. Sorry. How do I do that? Wait, that's all at 127. Really? How come it wouldn't? Hold on one second. Oh, it's 0. It's opposite. That's weird. Okay. Why don't I do this? Why don't I take these 6? So I'll copy and paste basically these 6 to a brand new group of 6. Here's why. Those guys and these guys. Okay. And now I'll take those 6, starting with this one. Where is that one? Okay. And then I'll change the note. Let me just do each of these. I'm going to take each of these down a note. So now let's play around with this with our drums. We'll see if I need other things. I don't know. if I took it, let me try, I'm just curious what happens if I put it, instead of doing it a one shot so that it plays through, if I do ASDR, ASMR. So let's see what happens if I take, oops, I don't want to do that. I want to change all of these guys. I wish there was a fast way to change them all to classic. Some of them didn't get there. Went too fast. I think one of these notes is not quite. We could also, I mean, we can also just do it straight. Dude, what is going on with people in the chat who said this makes them uncomfortable? Why in the world would this make you uncomfortable? Why? Halloween? What? You've never been to like a church? You're so weird. Super weird. That's very strange. All right, I'm taking out some of the low end of it so that I can replace it with my own, basically. And then for plugins, should we try a UAD reverb? Tempted to put the lexicon on its own here. A return track is like a track. It's basically a track that you can feed multiple other tracks audio signal. You just want to make sure that if you do a return track for reverb, so up here it's command, what is that? Command option? T. So it's down here at the bottom, which you can't see because there it is, purple or pink. And we'll put this lexicon one on there. You want to make sure that it's completely, for those that don't know the terminology, completely wet, meaning there's no unaffected signal going through it. So it's A right here is the return track A. So that means anything that I feed to it, including the drums or the choir, will be affected with this signal. But just check it out on the drums just so you know what it is. All right, it's very bassy. I don't want it to be that bassy, actually. Why is this so bassy? Yuck. Let's find another bank. No. That, and then the low end's gotta go. Okay, now just the choir. All right. So here's a couple things, kind of classic approaches. So this is we'll call this our bright choir, maybe bright choir. If I can spell bright choir. And then if we duplicate this, rather than doing a automated effect, we could treat it as if it's basically filter it. And in doing that, what I'll do is, this is kind of like a more, I think we talked about this before, but like back in the 90s, you'd get like basically tracks like in your what was it, S900 or your S950, you might have, there was like a filter button or like a filter knob feature, and you just get this. So now you're treating it like it's two different samples almost. So it starts with this guy. And the verse starts here. I'm also going to do a similar thing. You can also do actually like almost like the opposite of that. And take the bright one, duplicate it, and see the EQ here at the bottom. There, I'll show you like that. You can remove the EQ and then filter it way down to the bottom. So now you're only getting the bass, basically. And we'll see that when it hits right here. Bass track, I would not want anything going to the reverb. In fact, I might want to even push these low lobes up more. So for those of you who followed groups like Black Moon or Smith & Wesson, or I think even Pete Rock did it a little bit. This is like a technique that I'd hear a lot on their records. And using modern plugins and technology, you could actually even go in now and like, let's see, grab a, what does this? There's certain ones that hear how that boosted the lows? I think that's not quite the one, but that one's just really boosting in one spot. Maybe this will be a little more generalized here. That's just EQ. I know that one so well. I'm not super familiar with these. I haven't been using them lately. Some of them I know a lot more than others. What's this Dimension D? What is that? Ah, I don't have it. Oh, that's just the chorus. Let's do this. Let's go back to the top of this guy. I'm gonna take out that low one. I don't want to use that one. I want to like make my own bass line. What should I make a bass line with? I don't want to do it with a bass. I want something really like subby. Not bass. I want to do like 808s or let's try it with first we'll try I want to see if Super 8. No, well, let's try Super 8. Cuz I've been loving that lately. Expect to do that, but well, I don't want it. This is almost like a 90s like R&B bass. It's time for ad break. Don't forget to subscribe. Non-subscribers, I'll see you in a minute. Subscribers, no break. That's very bright. There we go. quite the thing. I like this, but I gotta fix. I don't want this to be happening. Okay, how do I change? Okay guys, how do I change this guy right here to not jump? Is it this button? It is. Okay. Okay, what's going? Listen. Okay. There it is. And this guy. Haha, that's very loud. Something around there. Let's try that. friends. How are you? I think I'm gonna make all of this shorter. Very good, thank you. Shelly Gunn asks a great question. What does quantizing do? Quantizing is putting things on beat, on the grid. And you can set your quantizing to whatever division of the beat you want to set it to. In this case, there's also quantize the beginnings and the ends of the notes. So I could actually just quantize the ends of my notes so they end at the right spot, or the beginning and end, or just the beginning. And the amount is how much you want to quantize them. Let's add another sound. I feel like this is almost, it's not full enough. Another sound. I realized that I made a long time ago, I made a bunch of sounds in Contact, MS Contact Instruments. I took stuff that I sampled and from the Schweeman, Cine, Juno, a bunch of weird handmade stuff. Let's go to this section here. So we'll look for some cool sounds to put in here. Just in this section. I think that last note needs to be an octave lower. Octave lower, you just select it, shift down, and it goes down an octave. Let's put a little sauce on it. How about some sauce? Very late. Oh, it's it's because reversed. A little less late. Let's put a really tight room on it instead of that. Did I really say that, Shinotosaurus? I don't remember saying that. I say weird shit sometimes. He's not aware. New in 1.3. Odd World. I don't know what this is. It's okay. I might need something in this range for the chorus. Too much. You don't need it to be so noisy. Too noisy. Yuck. Sounds like a cartoon. Like, hold on, wait, let me turn that. Where's the reverb? The reverb, oh, there it is. of X is not the vibe. Let's get rid of it for now. I'm just trying to figure out that last thing. I feel like it's... That's my favorite one. So I'll just take those, quantize, and then do 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. Little Michael Jackson-ish. Little Quincy. I think we do need to do that thing I did earlier. like maybe we need some new drums in this section. Real lo-fi with it. So the GIFs haven't shut the audio off yet. Only happens in Pro Tools apparently. I just breathed a bunch of coffee. You're scared to use the GIFs? No, mama. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared. What's happening? Whoa. How about some more added little drum bits? Just for fun. Should we stutter the drums? We can stutter the drums too. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that should be the pre-chorus like every time, maybe. Come on. Just putting some other sounds in that are in some cases way too loud. Just looking for a couple things here. X. Why is the repeat off? Weird. It's the like... That's super weird. The drum rack repeat function is like off. Being difficult. Super weird. Why is it going there? There. Weird shit. want to just check this new. I added a hi-hat and like a more like 808 style hi-hat and snare in the choruses. I'm gonna just check that real quick here. Might put a little reverb on the snare. I'm gonna put the drum rack that I just made with the drum loop up here. I'm gonna group those guys together. And then I'm gonna put the effectrix on that. I wanna do effectrix, or what was the other one? Stutter edit. Stutter edit too. Let's do stutter edit too. So I want to turn on the Midi mode here. Midi, okay. Find a different one. Ooh, templates and starting points. Uh-oh. No, spinning wheel, don't. So can I just like grab, can I do this? Do I have to do it like... Nah. I gotta look for something here. I want to see if there's a like a stutter edit like preset group. Nope. should be somewhere, but here, I'll loop a bigger section so it's not just dropping, doing this thing. How come I'm getting this volume ducking? Where's that coming from? There we go. It's okay. I mean, this stuff is like, it's fun, but I don't know if this is like really the vibe. What about like a I'm gonna see if I can just do like a 808, 808. You think? Hold on one second. We need to find an 808. Like an 808, 808. These are all kicks. Let's find an 808. These are very noisy. Can try that one. Let's try it. I don't know. Back to this chorus and see if the 808 will work in there. Maybe I could do it. I mean, I'm going with the chords. Maybe it's better to go. That second half was more with the kicks. I was just listening for the kicks. So maybe we add the 808s in the verses. Let's find find out. It did not like that. That was a big crash. Oh, it was big. See, that's the thing that I was saying, like, maybe I need to, like, try a different setup with the I/O and all that. Because that, you know, what did I just do? I just, like, added a plugin and it full on, like, no, that had nothing to do with the GIFs. That was me adding a plugin and the program didn't like the amount of work I was making it do. My system is, dude, music is hard on the computer, you guys. It's hard on it. Music coming back. Let's find out. Okay, perfect. All right. Should we, here, hold on. Let's go back to the top. Let's from the top. We'll do this. Why don't we do this? Why don't we just go, we'll do some questions. I feel like it's a good moment to stop. And I'm gonna get rid of this track. What was that? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna just put a little sauce on this and then what I might add to this one, to the mixed chain, I want to add something to grime up the whole thing. I think let's use this oxide tape. Tape's rolling, you guys. Whoa, what's up with that? Yo, what did I just put that on? Oh, I put all of this on the Midi track instead of the group here. Here we go. Watch your ears. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I feel like that's making I like what that's doing to the low end. That was weird. All right. I wonder if a little transient designer would be good on this, on the drum too, since we're getting a little mix going. I'm gonna put it in after the distortion, but before the compressor. Hear that? Here's the exaggerated version. See that? Feeling it? I'll turn it down and do a couple questions. Just a couple before we go. Just a couple. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna go from the most recent questions. I'm gonna go crazy right now. Slopango says, thank you for streaming. Your streams and the music from Drop Frames really brighten up my day. Also, your merch is class. Dorothy Suss. I physically need that acoustic Elmo jam. This is a very good question. That's a very good submission, Slopango. Do me a favor, guys. Don't send in videos and links in the questions, because because I don't want to do it. Moon HMZ says, "Have you tried learning the language? Oh, did you regret not learning Japanese? Have you tried learning the language over the years?" I tried. Which language learning thing did I try? I tried it at one point when we were touring. We were about to go toward Japan. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn some more. I'm gonna learn some Japanese, and some of it stuck a little bit, but not very much. It's hard. I do wish I had learned it when I was younger. That would have been the time to do it, right? I think I tried Rosetta Stone. Not Duolingo. Should I have tried Duolingo? Is Duolingo better? I can't even speak Australian, so Japanese is way too hard. Yes, I know, phone. Somebody, Misi Moise is asking about the LP State Farm Neighborhood Session YouTube clip. I have no idea what that is. Sorry. I don't know. Cape says, hey, your channel emotes are cute, but did you know there's a way to add 15 extra animated emotes? Oh, better TV. So tell me about these better TV emotes. If I add them, are they stock, or like, do I have to do I animate my emotes? They say you can do both. I know I can do both. You guys just like I can add custom ones. BTTV crashes a lot of people's PC, to be fair. The thing is, if animated emotes or taking my drawings and animating them, it's like, that's a whole thing. It's a whole effort that I don't know how to do that. The animations, the GIFs and animations that I've got right here were done by another designer, and we paid to get those done. Those costed money. It's expensive to be a streamer. I don't mind adding. I could try adding the better TV ones, and then like if it crashes me or doesn't work out, then we'll just not do it. I think I just have to turn that on. I can try. It is possible. Let's see here. Cape also is asking about my resolution. The resolution is really like, it's a function of like, my computer is actually not maxing out. It's I think a lot of the issues are momentary, like draws on the processing power. Like if you look right now on my screen, so the question was, can we get higher resolution? I think part of that is, it's not the computer, because if you look it up here, my UAD card and the processing up here are hovering around 40 and like less than 20. And some days I use a lot more plugins that draw a lot more power. But so that's one thing that is affecting, the experience. And the other thing is like just my potato internet. So I'm working on getting fiber. So if I get fiber cable, then hopefully that'll enhance the experience. And sometimes it's on your end. Hybrid Shinoda says, the first time I ever listened to LP's music was in the frozen food department of a supermarket. Has any of you fans ever told you anything about discovering your music in weird ways? No, strangely. I mean, maybe, but nothing comes to mind. I know that during when Hybrid Theory first came out and when people were learning about the band at that time, I was really like almost like concerned about the about people learning about the band in from like, I thought it was weird when I think I've told you this before. I thought it was weird when I saw cheerleaders at a high school football game doing a routine to Crawling. I was like, I get that you like that song, but is that really the best usage? Like, that's more like listen to it when you're off the field, but I don't know if, like, they did the verse and everything. It's like, that's a weird thing to do a cheer routine to. These wounds will not heal. Like, okay. Michael Zabag is a Ms., not a Mr. A birthday shout out would be awesome. It's the 11th. Michael, female Michael. Happy birthday. Albi0211 says, words cannot express how grateful we are for your love and support during these hard times. Thank you. Appreciate that. Glad you're here. Carmerdal says, hey Mike, what's the inspiration behind Ornada del Muerto? Why Japanese lyrics and a Spanish title? The transition from this to Waiting for the End is so dope. 1,000 Suns is my favorite LP album, and the sequencing is superb. Well, let me just what was the, I was trying to think of, I don't remember the connection between the lyrics and the root of the dead man. Did I talk about that in an interview? I don't remember why that specific like connection. Oh, is it where the bombs were tested? That's why. Okay, there you go. It was a callback. It was a callback to the Oppenheimer speech. So we had the Oppenheimer, yeah. We had the Oppenheimer atomic bomb. Yeah. Yeah, the language thing was just to break out of, like, the language choices were just to break out of everything being English and to almost like nod to the worldwide subject matter. Atomic bomb, Japan, you know, makes sense, right? So yeah, so that's the connection. Thanks for the help remembering that. Charlotte says, this is the last question. Charlotte says, What's Charlotte's? Char1112. Charlotte says, hey, Mike, I'm turning 30 on Thursday. Happy birthday. Could you give me some advice or words of wisdom? Happy birthday to the lovely Miss Anna. Hope she has a beautiful birthday, Queen. Charlotte. What's our advice to Charlotte? Our advice is, treat yourself, Charlotte. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to something delicious. Treat yourself to, like, Zooms or distance play dates with your friends. Treat yourself to a break from news and social media. Hang out with your friends. Advice from my 7th grade English teacher. Shinodasaurus says, advice from my 7th grade English teacher. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, stupid. That's funny. Rich Goldspink says, buy gold and Bitcoin. Really? Buy Bitcoin? I own a little bit of Bitcoin, but I've only lost on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been on a sinking ship for a very long time. What do we think is a better investment, Bitcoin or weed? Like weed stocks. I feel like weed stocks are better. I believe in Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is like inevitably going to be like a viable currency. But this is not me suggesting you buy anything, actually, by the way, because I'm not here to like make investment suggestions. I will tell you that I think that it's inevitable that Bitcoin is a viable currency, and I think it's inevitable that a bunch of weed companies are going to be really, really big in the next 5 years. That's my prediction. You can come back and watch this in 5 years and see if it pans out. All right, I think we're out. I think we're out of here. Hey, we played with a bunch of UA plugins that are, we're working and not bogging the system down too much. Hopefully, if you guys are lucky, all the music makers in here, if you guys are lucky, I will be able to download and play around with the brand new Ableton 11. Maybe we'll play with the Ableton 11 tomorrow. Either that, or it won't fucking work and my system will crash because it's in beta until it comes out next year. However, we can give it a shot. The thing about Ableton 11, if you haven't seen, I'll show you tomorrow. There's one thing, there's like a big thing about it that it won't look very different, but there's a new couple new things that they showed me that I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome. In the meantime, I don't see any new raids. I'm gonna try and raid Alex Bent Drums again. And nope, not on. Not available for your viewing pleasure. there's a snare here that shouldn't be there. Found it. Whew. All right. Oh, Kooky AI is still streaming. Bot Battle's still going. All right, let's look at, I'm gonna send you to, what's interesting here? Enjoy. Surprise. Enjoy your stream. With Matt. Say hi for me. I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do some more music. Bye.